Everyone wave. We're live. Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you are in the world. It is time for some Dragon Age, which, by the way, if you are a fan of Dragon Age, the game of the year, Inquisition, is 75% off right now on Steam. So go get it. It's cheap. You get to have cool mods. That's why I bought it, so I could finally put cool mods on my character's hair. Um, so, uh, but yeah, with that, let's go around the table and introduce everyone and our characters, and answer the awkward question our GM has prepared for us. Hamalu, take us away.
Hi everyone, it's me, Hamilou, or Emma. I hope you're all well this fine evening. It is a grey day here in Scotland, which feels appropriate for being in Ferelden. Um, my question for everybody is what was your dream job growing up? Mine was quite specifically being Indiana Jones. Not even like, an archaeologist or working, I just wanted to be Indiana Jones. And I'm almost there. I am qualified in museum curating.
You just wanted to have an excuse to use it.
Yeah, I've just learned the ethics of not wanting to be Indiana Jones. That's all. Anyway, Freddie.
I'm always prepared for Humalu to put me in an awkward situation.
Yeah.
I am Freddie. I'm playing Faywin, the Circle Mage Elf. And growing up, specifically, um, I remember having plans to relocate to Europe, which I kind of did because I went to university in the UK and subsequently took classes in the Czech Republic. But my idea when I planned to do that was to become a tour guide. And ideally, I wanted to become a tour guide at King Ludwig's castles in Bavaria, um, which I also, I think in a spiritual sense, also achieved because I am doing various like queer history things in my adult life now. But I wanted to be a tour guide specifically at King Ludwig II's castles in Bavaria so that I could tell people about the gay history there because a lot of the tour guides did not explicitly do that.
Sounds like a cool job.
It does. Fuck, I can't follow up with a cool job. Hi everyone, my name's Satan. Today I'm playing Bella, the city of Road from Antiva. There are two things I wanted to be when I grew up when I was a kid. Um, First, I wanted to be a vampire, which comes to shock to no one. Uh, at least those that know me. There's a reason my at is a less a vamp on the internet. And second of all, the more serious one, I wanted to be a fashion designer for specifically for ball gowns. Believe it or not, like
Nice.
create very dramatic, very goth ball gowns.
Nice.
I've been drawing dresses recently. Emma can tell you about that. So hey, I'm one step closer to achieving that.
Absolutely. They'd be very beautiful dresses.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. What did I want to be when I was a kid? All the jobs. Every time there was a new job or new something, I would want to do that. I think I ended up wanting to be an astronaut at some point, which when they say aim for the stars, I think I took it literally. But here I am, not an astronaut. I am where I could, but then that's okay.
You're still out of this world.
Hey.
Did y'all actually introduce who you're playing?
Nope. I don't think we. I don't think we did.
I did.
I did because I'm a good boy.
Oh, that's forget.
So you're the only one who didn't. Sir, who are you
Well,
playing?
It'll be a surprise. There you go.
A surprise.
No, I'm playing Arlen, the big mountain boy. Who I think now we're back in the big city, so I kind of miss the forest already.
Yeah. You're not in Kansas now.
Were we ever in Kansas?
That's just to Venter. Hi everyone, my name is Val. And, Today I read to you Robin Cadret, our they hairdresser, skincare activist dwarf rogue. And to nobody's surprise, my dream job growing up, and still my dream job to this day, is to dig up dinosaur bones. Like, there is, it has not changed. I mean, at the same time, I had two, obviously to make movies, and to dig up dinosaur bones, and I have, in fact, made a movie. So I have produced a film, written and directed a short film. So I've done that. It's just, let's do more. Speaking of doing more, do you want to do more for us here on this channel? Yes, you do. How can you do that? Well, you can do that with your bits, subs, and donations, because this is a viewer-affected channel, just like Nightbot is telling us right now. Every 100 biddies can give anyone you see here a reroll. If you subscribe to the channel or gift to the channel, you can give us an auto success with a 6-point stunt, which is essentially like a crit success here in this system. And if you donate money, a $5 US donation can give a focus point to all of the characters here. Focus points are incredibly important because it's something you're supposed to only get with leveling up, and we have a lot of them at this point. And if you do a $10 donation, you can
I can donate this to Val, you say?
You can, Silent. Thanks, babe. And then, yeah, if you want to create an NPC, which Silent has done, and we have yet to meet at this point, you can do that with a $10 donations with your, you can do it to Coffee, to Streamlabs, all that good stuff. And this is all in USD, of course. But yeah, that's what we do here. But Emma, what do you do here? Take us away, fam.
What do I do here?
Yeah.
I break hearts. Kidding.
I mean,
I also
yes.
give you elf daddies.
I mean, you're not
break
wrong.
hearts and provide the dating sim that you're all playing.
That will break your heart.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Recap from last time. So, last time, Dragon Ball Z. The group woke up in the mage camp and had a few conversations before they headed back. Robin checked in with an ex-Templar who was relieved to have some lyrium, but having terrible nightmares. Bella talks to the mages who are packed up and ready to head to Redcliffe to join the rebel mages. Faywin spoke with Liliana, your illusion bard, who aided the hero Ferelden during the Blight. He asked her about the conclave that is happening soon, where definitely nothing terrible will happen. And her hopes for peace. It seems she's supportive of mage independence, and she also suggested that the group may be able to help her out with something else. After discussion, the group come to talk with her and discover that there has been a massacre of the Dalish elves in Orlais at the hands of Empress Celine. Liliana wants the group to go to Orlais to find survivors and assist them to safety. It seems that she too has heard about the cult as well, the one that these guys had dealings with and who threw you into the fate. She has confirmed that they are indeed preying upon the weakened elves, which she is not happy about either. While heading home to Highever, there was some tension between Bella and Cheryl, with a bit of miscommunication, but the group managed to make it back unscathed. As we closed off, there was a reunion with Marius, Bella's brother, who claims a stalker got violent as he was leaving Antiva, and then proceeded to avoid that conversation and lead you over to some seating, everyone, to do a bit of catching up and wanting to drink wine. He looks very like Bella. He has the shock of red hair. He's quite slight, a little shorter than she is, and full of beans.
He's full of shit, I'll tell you that much.
oh.
Did someone say brat? I will give you brat. Right. But yes, so you guys, we're starting off with you being ushered over. He was being rescued by a group of elves and one human that you met and assisted in Kirkwall. They agreed to go and help bring him here.
Would there be a certain elf named Sinead?
Shut up.
There is, she's not here right now, but she
All
was
right.
there. She
That
was
sucks.
there. He is carrying an injury and suggested that they two had a bit of a hard time leaving Antigua, but remained tight-lipped. But he gets you seated. He makes sure everyone has wine and fusses over that. It's almost as if he's avoiding conversation.
She'll look to the people that she paid to do this and just like, thank you very much for getting my brother here in almost one piece.
They are not there. It is just
Who is he talking to then?
you.
Just us? Okay. I
Yeah.
am tired. I'm
That's
tired.
okay. Listen, it's
I'll
fine.
go
I
for
got
8.
you. I got you. You just have him at present.
Yeah.
He was here in this little community building that's sort of like a tavern, but not really a tavern in the alienage of a higher.
Okay. She will turn to him and say, thank you for the wine. Now what happened?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Yes.
which part do you want to know about?
She's gonna flick where the bandage is.
Ah, oh my god. Why would you do that? To your own brother.
No, my own
We've been
brother.
apart for so long.
Yes, and you're full of shit. Now what happened?
Can I do a empathic roll to see if he's faking this or not?
I don't even think you have to roll.
Perception, empathy roll for that, please.
I got smelling. That's pretty much it.
I don't think you're going to be able to smell a lie. We're not quite there yet.
16.
Not bad. No, that did genuinely fucking hurt. I mean, he's being a little dramatic now, but it did definitely have a pain reaction.
Yeah.
Okay.
He has a fairly sizable bandage. You can see the end of it sort of poking out just on his clavicle.
Out of pure curiosity, it was known that they were bringing him. They were
Yes.
bringing
Him back.
Yes.
Thank you. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which stalker and why?
Well, aren't you going to introduce me to your friends first?
I already did that, dear.
Huh? What?
I can do it again, though. Marius,
Sure.
this is Robin. She does my hair. She insulted yours because it looks dry. This is Faywin. He's shy. And this is, Arlen. He's a hunk of a man. Now.
Okay. Well, for the past month or so, I had somebody. Stalking is maybe not the right word. It felt like it, but it was never anything. It was never violent or anything. It just always seemed to be there and followed me and
That's still stalking, dear.
asked me lots of questions. I know. It never seemed to be a problem, and then, well, when we were trying to leave, he didn't seem happy about me leaving. At first, he was just incredibly insistent on knowing where I was going, who we were going to.
Did you tell him?
No.
Good.
I not have to keep my mouth shut.
I
when
know.
I need to.
Now, does this person have a name?
Yes. Charles, I think. I don't know if that's his real name. That's just the name that he went by.
Out of characterly, Charles or Giles?
Charles.
Charles. Okay.
Okay. And, he got violent when y'all decided to leave.
Yes. kept insisting, and then he got very forceful, and your friends tried to come to my aid, and then it got very violent.
And they're all
We
right
did manage
as well?
they're alive.
That is all right in my book.
Okay.
Do you know where they happen to be resting?
Yes, I think so. It's not the place that I'm staying at, but one of the locals provided a space for them.
If you have an idea, I think someone would like to pay a visit.
I take my drink, I do the thing above my head, and I just down it and put it down.
Why did you do that?
It's an Avar thing. Don't worry.
I've never seen you do it before.
So, where are they? Totally deflecting.
I can take you to them. I'll take
We're good to be walking and talking.
Yeah.
Okay.
What type of questions was this man asking you when he met you?
Just about me and where I was from. Was I from Antibes City, and if I had family there, and well, he would ask about my work, but he wasn't a client. It was never like that.
What did he look like?
Tall, dark hair, human, had quite severe features.
Would I know anyone of that description from Antiva?
You can roll cunning if you have a focus you think applies. I'm happy to hear it.
Okay.
Excuse me.
I have not a focus, but I can use cunning.
Mhm.
13. But
It's not really ringing a bell, and
Mhm.
that's not surprising just because
It's
Antiva's
a
is a
vague,
big city.
yeah.
And a lot of Antivans look like the description he
Yeah.
just gave, so nothing felt very
Yeah.
distinctive about it.
Yeah. Did you have any specific markers? A scar, a tattoo, a mole, anywhere specific?
Well, he has quite a large, like a mole on his face.
Okay, that's good.
Nothing else, though. I never saw him with his clothes on.
Yeah, that's quite strange. That I mean, I know your profession, but someone who's so invested in you.
I mean, work tried to deal with him when they were a little unhappy, but they kept saying that they're just coming across blocks. They never really explained it, but
All
said
right.
there wasn't much they could do, and as he wasn't being violent, they didn't think it was too much of an issue. But for me to get back to them if anything did get bad, but it only got bad as we were leaving, so.
All right. Did you tell him anything specific?
What?
Did
Like
he
what?
ask you about anything specific?
Well, just personal details. Like, do you have favorite foods? He would ask me the sorts of stories that I liked, and like when he asked about family, I said I didn't have any. I just had a sister, so.
Okay. I'm just glad you're all right.
Yeah.
She's just gonna put her arm around him and hug him to her side as they walk to see the people that. Don't me.
But now you have that voice on.
What voice?
I don't know, like you're all serious and disapproving.
Not of you. It's not your fault.
I
I disapprove of him.
sure. I just feel bad.
Why? Because you think you got them in trouble. Marius, look, whoever there was, this man would have reacted the same. I will compensate them for their sacrifice. I'll make sure they take enough time to recover and they get healthy.
Have you
But you're
suddenly
all
come into money?
some. Don't worry, I'll leave you an allowance before I leave again.
Where are you going? You guys are walking and talking.
Yeah,
Are
yeah.
you,
Well,
are you all going?
yeah. Bella was gonna go to be like, "Hey, I'm so sorry, but thank you so much."
What about the others? I mean, it's assumed Arlen is going, but what about the other two?
Moi?
Yeah, I'm going to come with. I want to see if anyone needs healing.
Robin is definitely going. Like, Robin always likes a good show.
She wants to see what the fuck's gonna happen. So he walks you out and goes across the main courtyard past the large tree and takes you to a ground level home. And when he walks in, you can see your former temporary companions. There's Ronan, who's the dark haired, rather shy and quiet elf. Um, there was Ashleen, who was the another blonde elf. She always looked a little intimidating. It's the best way to describe it, really. And their human friend, Valen. Sorry, the pause is because I'm showing the pictures back to the things. You don't have to show chat, but.
Oh.
I mean, you can if you want. I just don't own the art. That's the only thing. And then.
Oh, so I'll stop then.
Should it was. It's up to you. But yes, you can see them all huddled together currently. So cursory glance, you kind of see them at the back near to what looks like it's been a makeshift bed because it's just a mattress that's on the floor, and they're all kind of around that area. A couple of them seem to be holding cups of tea.
Hi.
There's someone missing. Hold on now.
What's up? Oh, did I not click it? I did click all four. I thought I'd click
Yeah, Sinead's there.
Yeah.
Oh.
You're missing your girl.
She's not my girl.
She's a girl that he wants to be his.
Exactly.
Hello,
can you roll
everyone.
perception check as you walk in?
Oh, I don't like that. How fucked up are they?
Just perception or anything?
I mean, seeing would be
Okay. I got 10 in this case.
I got 16.
Robin with her.
Robin sees all.
19. I have, like, being the shortest person here, I have an interesting vantage point.
What do you see with your dwarvish eyes?
Well, at her height right now, maybe my ass.
Yeah, possibly. But
Which
then
is
the
always,
house
which
sees
is
your actually
always a great view, by the way.
So as you walk in, you can see that they're definitely carrying some injuries. Valen, the human male, has like a trouser leg wrapped up in a big bandage around his calf muscle. Ashleen is also looking a little beat up. Ronan less so, or at least nothing that you can see. And you can see Sinead has like looks like she's got a sling on, and she has bandages over the side of her head as well.
I am so sorry. I did not know it would get violent.
Valen gives you a cheery smile
Is it a himbo smile?
It's a bit of a himbo smile. It's
Yeah.
a himbo smile in a trying to see the positive in a situation.
Yeah.
Kind of happy to see you at least. He gives you a little himbo grin. Yeah, y'all made it back then.
Yes, and I'm very glad you all did as well.
Yeah.
I did
Yep.
not know. Sorry.
Tell me that the other ones are worse off.
Sure, the other ones are worse off.
I don't believe you.
Was it just the one man, or?
Yeah.
Holy shit. That's not good.
I mean, we're not trained fighters, so he definitely seemed to be.
Oh, may I ask you some questions? I know you're all healing, but just about the man himself.
Sure.
Did they fight in a specific style, like with a great sword or short sword, daggers?
Seemed to be two like a short sword and a dagger.
Squid size and rogue. Did he say anything, or that you may have remembered specifically, or?
No, well, a lot of what he was saying was in Antivan. But the bits that I did make out when he was speaking the trade tongue, it was very insistent that we not be going anywhere. We came in and he was already trying to stop your brother, and so we tried to help. We thought, it's like 5-on-1 will be fine. It wasn't fun.
Thank you. I'm sorry this happened again.
Do any of you need help for pain?
Yes. Yeah.
How private is the room we're in now?
It's pretty private. There's nobody else in here. I mean, it's clearly somebody's home, but the person isn't here. It's just these four and yourselves.
Oh, we'll close the door and like close windows and stuff for him.
Mm-hmm.
I will do a heal spell on any of them that look bad. It looks like two of them look pretty bad.
Two of them are definitely bad. I mean, Ashlyn also has some injuries. She's just carrying it a little better. You get the impression she maybe knew how to handle herself a little more than the others. Ronan seems fine, but he's doing that very introverted, overwhelmed thing of just kind of sitting hunched and isn't. He's not looking for healing anyway. So you can heal him. Father will actually take his bandage off to show you the wound. It looks pretty nasty. It looks like he got a slice right down the back of his calf muscle.
Ow.
Sore place for it. It's various cuts and bruises and stuff like that for Ashley. And Sinead, you can't see what the injuries are right now. She's just got like I say, it's a bandage over it.
A half bandage.
Face. Yeah, and a sling on.
I'll go to each of them separately and oh geez, I have to roll to cast heal, don't I?
Yes, you do.
Well, all right then.
Be prepared if you go into the fade again.
Derailment of the he gets thrown into the fade. Well, I guess we're going back.
Please don't.
He'll be back in a little bit. It'll be fine. He'll be back. It's fine.
The number 6 option is not fine. I'm yet to have a mage in this game ever roll a 6 because it gets really bad. So just roll your spell casting basically for casting that spell. I don't think the target number is too high for healing.
No, it's 10, so it should be okay. I'm just yeah, I'm not gonna risk doing a group heal. Let's do heal.
Okay. You're fine.
The first one. Should I roll for each person?
Mm-hmm.
Does stunt work in this case for healing?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Let me double check if there's anything that Okay,
What-
so you're fine.
Okay, so that's 3.
You can with that first one with the actually you started on 2 of them. For 2 stun points, you can reduce the mana cost of your spell by 1.
Great. So yeah, I was going to
that
do
on each of the things, and then the others is more for combat, really. But that one at least lowers the mana cost.
great. So I'll do 3 of the
Yeah, so you still get
the
to roll
higher
dice,
level.
just using less mana.
All right. But I will ask even the ones who don't appear that injured if they would like.
It's
Oh.
just Ronan, the quiet dark haired one. He just shakes his head at you.
All right.
Yeah, I think it's just I think you it's up to 3 dice, isn't it, for each spell, and that's the mana spent. So you can just roll. But you do some healing, and they definitely seem relieved. It doesn't magically seal up wounds like they were never there, but you can definitely tell that the flesh knits together more. It'll stave off infections, that sort of thing. When you get to Sinead, she doesn't take her bandages off for her. She doesn't really say anything either. She'll give you a nod of thanks.
I hope that helped a little.
Yeah, no, it does. Thank you for that. That's very kind. Feels a lot better. I'm sure we'll be fine in time.
Do you need anything else? Any food, drinks, clothing, anything that can help us?
Sure.
You've done me a great service.
Yeah, they've been providing for us here. So I don't think there's much. Not much that can be done anyway.
All right. Let me see what I have. She will take out 2 healing potions and give one to Valen and one to Sinead, since they look like they took the brunt of the attack.
Sinead will hesitate, but reach up with her good arm and take it.
Yeah, that's 4d6 plus their con if you have their. And can I do like an empathy check on her?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Can I do the same?
Yeah.
13.
Of course, I'm like super empathic. Let's see. Perception in this case, right?
Perception.
Yeah, it's a perception empathy. Yeah.
My senses are clouded right now.
Yeah. I mean, she's clearly hurt.
Empathy, you said?
Yeah. So perception empathy.
I have that.
You do have rerolls and stuff, Arlen. If you really want to succeed on this, you can do so.
Yep.
Or a crit success. I don't know. It's your choice what you do with your stuff.
Yeah.
I'm here looking out. I'm here looking out for you, bruh. Like whatever is going on, I'll let you know what's going on with her if I notice something.
Okay. Well, I use that, so I'm gonna go with that reroll.
Sure.
Which reminds me, I need to go in.
For the girls, She definitely seems very off because the last time you were with this group before, she was the one who was doing the majority of the talking. So she's certainly shaken, and isn't really looking at anyone right now. She's mostly just kind of looking at the place that she's sitting on. So the body language is definitely off.
As she's giving her um the potion, she's just gonna say quietly, "Thank you. I'm sorry for this."
Yeah.
If you ever need anything, please just say it. I owe you more than what I gave you.
Yeah. I don't really know. Um,
Doesn't have to be right now.
okay.
Drink it, it'll feel better. It'll help with the shock.
Keep it for later. Might need it to sleep.
Okay. She'll step away and kind of look to Arlen, and then look back to her brother. Walk
He's
him.
just looking very sheepish in the corner.
They're currently sitting on the floor, correct? Or
Yeah,
on
they're
a
sitting
mattress?
on a mattress. Yeah, that is on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
Arlen, can I talk to you? Can I talk to you outside?
Just just a sec. I wanted to do something before you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm going to go to Sinead. Honestly,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to kneel down and put my hand on her shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad you're okay. I didn't know this was gonna happen.
Mm-hmm. She flinches at first only because she's not looking, so she doesn't see who it is that's doing it. But
I'm gonna
when
pull
she
my hand off right away.
turns slightly because she currently has a banjo voice, so her depth perception is all over the place. But when she notices it's you, she kind of gives a slight smile and a nod of the head. I'm glad you're okay too.
The moment the brother came by and told us that you guys got in trouble, I was very worried.
Hmm. Yeah, well, we're all alive. That's what Fallon keeps saying.
I'm very happy that you are. I'm gonna turn toward Robin. What?
Uh, Never mind. You did a great job. Hey, everyone. Would y'all all like to? I'm gonna like walk over to this group,
Mm-hmm.
present my sling. Would you all like to pet my cat?
Emotional support cat.
Yeah, you definitely see a couple of them. Oddly enough, Ronan is the one that seems to perk up a little bit at the mention of a cat and shuffles forward a little and slowly reaches a timid hand up to touch the cat.
Her name is Magpie.
Oh, why did you call it Magpie?
There's like a well, she's black and white like one, and apparently because my name is Robin and my large son outside's name is Finch, I figured that I would
Yes.
name. Yes, like just keeping with the bird theme. I
I
figured
like
you
that.
could use something soft to touch.
He nods and gives a little appreciative smile. Starts petting the cat.
She
I
likes.
mean, the others definitely look excited by the cat, but they were aware that like it's rare to get this kind of reaction out of Ronin, so they're just letting it happen.
There you go.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
this is my result of my 14 empathy roll. I figured everyone here would enjoy
Therapy pet.
enjoy
Yeah.
petting a cat.
Yeah. Eventually, Valen will come in and sit beside Ronan so that he too can pet the cat and start just speaking to the cat.
This cat is confused for a moment because there's a lot of people trying to touch her,
Mm-hmm.
but then is like, oh wait, a lot of people are trying to touch me. Nice.
That's the big purrs.
Yes.
Yeah.
May I present to you my feline?
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Feline for your feelings.
Oh,
Okay.
is there any room on the mattress next to her?
Yeah.
Mind if I sit down with you?
Sure.
I'm gonna plop down my big butt.
Mm-hmm.
Bless you.
Sorry.
Thought that was
Sorry.
I thought that was the reaction to to Arlen's
Sorry, I
ass.
have allergies in this type. No, I have allergies in this type of season. I'm so sorry.
Bella, I didn't realize you were allergic to ass.
I'm allergic to people who are being asses.
There you go.
Marius, why don't you come outside with me so my sneeze don't bother people?
Okay. That sounds good. We'll loop his arm in with you.
Yeah. She'll kind of try to reassure him when they're outside. It's like, it's not your fault.
I feel terrible though. Like if they
know.
didn't come to do that.
I also feel just as bad. I'm the one that paid them to do that, but it was a trade-off. I had to help them, and they were willing to help me. Whoever this man is, I'm worried, even if that you left on Tiva, but I'm glad that you left.
I just hope he doesn't come to find us, you know?
He will regret that greatly, I assure you.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know what your friends are like fighting wise. I know you can handle yourself, but.
I've learned more.
Oh.
Yes. And my friends are great. And we also have a giant stone sentinel. I'm assuming Finch is outside.
Yeah, Finch is just like standing there.
Just looks up, assumed it was a statue, realizes it's not a statue. Oh.
Yeah.
Finch like bro nods down it.
Yeah. Finch, this is Marius. Marius, this is Finch.
He just Finch waves. He slowly lifts a hand and waves back.
So, you're safe.
Sure, yeah, with that on our side, I mean.
I won't let anything happen to you, you know that.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's gonna like grab his face and just kiss his forehead and just bring him for a hug. I
love
miss
back.
you.
Oh, I missed you too. I had like 80% less sarcasm in my life.
I know. I'm so sorry I left you like that. I'll try to make up for it by the time I'm here.
Good. How long am I here for?
For a bit.
No.
You want to go back to Charles?
No.
Exactly.
Food here is terrible.
I know, I'm so sorry.
There's so many dogs.
Maybe you can teach them how to cook better.
I don't cook.
Maybe tell them what spices you like. They'll bring them to you. I know it's not good, but I need you here for a bit. Can you do that for me, please?
Yes.
I don't know how long, but I'm going to give you some money. Do not spend it all.
What do I
Okay.
have it for then?
As for emergency, obviously if you need something, but
Sure, I'm going to need warmer clothes.
We'll go clothes shopping. I have to go buy things anyway, okay?
Okay.
We'll be back in Antiva soon enough, okay?
Yeah. Okay. I guess this is a holiday.
Stop with the face.
It's my face. I can't help my face.
No, you're doing the thing. Listen.
I'm an expressive person.
I'm about to be a very expressive person if you don't change your attitude.
What attitude?
Hmm. I, after we go clothes shopping, I'm going to talk to someone and introduce you to somebody else, okay?
Very cryptic. Okay.
Yes, very cryptic.
Sure.
I may have started seeing someone.
Are you sure?
What's with the eyebrows?
Surprise. What's he like? She like? Who are they like?
He's very handsome, very nice, very tall for an elf.
Tall enough.
Yes, I know. But I have to talk to him first before we do anything. We may have had a bit of a miscommunication.
You miscommunicating? Never.
What a little shit.
My hand's about to miscommunicate with your face if you don't shut up.
No, that's fine.
Do it.
Um,
She's
I
laughing, by the way. She's not
Oh,
serious.
this is
Yeah.
they're used to each other.
Yeah. It's a sibling talk.
Yeah, yeah. Well, okay. Do I have to do like the I approve of this person
I
thing?
d-
Do I
don't
have to
care.
threaten him with I'll do something if he freaks
I
out?
think he'll get a laugh if you threaten him, but that's up to you.
I have very creative ways of getting my own back against people.
Oh, I'm sure you are. I understand that our revenge is, our type of revenge are very different, even if we're siblings. Mine is more bodily harm. Yours more of a
Personally
reputation.
delivered. Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Mine is I acquire people to do it for me.
Ah, yeah. Usually it was me. But
I'm happy for you. Well, I'll save being happy for you till after I've met him.
yes. So, um, we're gonna go shopping. Okay. Get you some more clothes. Maybe something nice. Okay.
Is there such a thing in Highover?
She's just gonna.
I await being pleasantly surprised.
There you go. Good brother. She'll pat his cheek. She'll let the other knows that she's going to go out shopping if anybody wants to join along. Or need anything. Fabian, don't you need stuff?
Yo.
I don't need anything.
Yuck! Drag racing has commenced.
And not the good kind of drag racing.
Robin will raise their hand and be like, if you're going shopping, you probably want me along.
Yeah, she'll look to Myra. She's very honest.
Oh, are you good at shopping?
I'm good at selling, and so I'm just so if someone's swindling you.
I understand that. I'm something of a salesman myself.
I bet.
Well, fun.
I need to go speak to someone on my side. Do you mind if I skip the shopping spree?
Of course, you do what you need.
Okay. I'm gonna turn to the other four.
Mm-hmm.
4?
Yeah.
Yes.
Just for them, yeah.
I'm gonna make some arrangements for you guys here in High Ever. If you ever need anything, go to the glitter factory. Not like that, Robin.
You actually see, because she's obviously been very subdued, but you see Sinead slowly turn her head to you, quirking the one eyebrow you can see.
His aunt works there.
My aunt doesn't own the place yet, but when she does,
Stop trying to insinuate that because she might lose her job.
Do they make glitter?
No.
I thought so too.
They make you
But the-
sparkle, that's for sure.
It's a titty bar.
Yes, it is. Yes.
But they have really good food and it's very classy.
Oh, their brunch buffet is amazing.
So good.
So good. Oh man, they have like the crispiest bacon, which you've, and not just like.
And that's not a euphemism, let me tell
No,
you.
no, like it's just the best bacon you'll ever have. Like it is straight like, and not just like normal bacon, it's back bacon. So
Valen is like, brunch buffet, you have me sold. I'm there.
Brunch buffet and titties. Fuck yeah.
right?
I mean,
Sounds like a fun day to me.
that's not the way I exactly meant it, but yeah, sure. Brunch, buffet, and titties. It's
Titties and brunch.
it's not,
Titties and brunch.
okay.
Is there anything more healing than that? Maybe we do need to go.
He knows what it's about.
I am so misunderstood right now. Time for that. Regardless, if you need anything while you're in High Ever, she'll take care of you if we're not around to give you a hand.
Yeah, she'll take care of you, all right.
Valen's
Robin.
face turns a little serious at first. We're probably going to need somewhere to live, so somewhere where we can at least stop off for a while would be appreciated. This person has provided a bed for us to share, which is great, but this place is already overcrowded enough, and we need to think long term now.
Right.
We'll see what we can do. Yeah.
I can go ask her. She lives here. She might know something.
That would be appreciative. We're going to be here for a while anyway until some of us need to heal. But great. You can maybe she'll know something.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's appreciated. We'll go get brunch there at some point.
Okay.
We still have some money left over.
Bella will turn to. Sorry, go ahead, finish. My bad. Go ahead.
I'm going to lean toward Shanae and ask, "Can I kiss your cheek?"
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna give it back.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to lift my entire ass off of the bed.
Okay. It takes a while. When you're
Yeah,
tall
okay.
and bulky, getting up off the ground on a mattress,
Yeah.
no. But you manage to get up and you can head off to the glitter factory. So between
I'm gonna wait by the door for everybody to be done first.
okay,
I wanna just
yeah.
Phelan, you might want to catch up with Phelan if you don't want to come with us.
Yes, I think I might do that.
Are you going to get with Allison?
I would like to. Yes.
I'm very excited for you. Would it be alright if I asked if I was there for that? Or is that I didn't grow up Dalish, I don't know if it's personal or private.
Well, it should really be done with one's clan, but I don't have one anymore, so
We could
I
be
think
a
it would be
clan.
nice. I think it would be nice if you were there, if you would like to.
I would like to very much be there for you.
Yes, I think I am going to catch up with Fowlin.
Do you need anything while I'm out? New clothes, new hats. Something sparkly.
I will definitely get you fresh socks. Don't worry about it.
Well, I still haven't any coin, but what is the weather like in Orlais where we're going? Will I need
Ooh,
warmer clothes?
this time of year. What is the weather like in RLA? I guess.
Where you're going, it'll be cold.
Oh,
For in the
perfect
north
then.
stretch, you're
Cold.
going to Halamtral, and while there's areas that are beautiful, it's like certain regions of France where like the winter it's going to be snowy and cold, and you guys have kind of crested out of that, but it's still going to be kind of chilly.
It'll be cold, chilly.
If you have the means, then warmer clothes would be good then. I've only got what's on my back.
We can do that. Yes.
In
Do you need
Robin's head, she's just sort of like, make sure everyone gets thermal underwear, fleece socks.
Bella like doesn't even think about that because she knows Robin's got this on the back.
Like just going through like the
Yeah.
needs. Yeah.
Friend will carry the things.
Yeah. Robin, make sure you put on the list to get
Oh the list
hot, warmer hot.
the list is right here. The list is
No, I know. That's
yeah,
what I'm telling
yeah,
you.
the list is right here. I got this. Like, what size are you, Faywin? Like,
I'm small.
okay.
With an O.
With an O.
Um,
Small.
One second. I'm gonna
Ireland is
walk.
a large.
I'm gonna walk over to Faywin. Can I measure your hips?
All right.
I'm gonna reach up and put my hands on Faywin's hips, and like step back.
Yeah.
Very close to an extra small, but yeah, small should do.
He's just a little bean.
Yeah,
You're gonna have to get to that. You know what? At some point, we need to bring Faywin to the brunch buffet because protein is clearly.
I've been to the Glitter Factory.
Yeah.
We'll make sure to get
Again,
some more meat on him.
yeah.
It's fine.
That's what it's like. It's just, I'm not saying that you're not perfect the way you are, Faywin. It's for practical reasons. When it gets cold, having a little extra fluff actually helps.
Also, if you have extra fat, when someone stabs you, it is a less chance that it'll actually pierce through very important organs, or at least they won't pierce as deep.
Oh, that explains a few things.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But yes, let's go shopping. Faye, when you go to
Shopping
Faye,
episode.
Arlen, say hi to your aunt for me. Yeah.
We'll do.
Was
Do
Arlen
you
going
need
by
anything?
himself?
Hmm?
Arlen's going by himself to see his aunt.
Yeah,
Yes.
I mean, I y'all are doing your thing.
Sure are.
Yeah,
Everyone's doing things.
Do you need anything while we're out, Arlen?
Socks?
Yeah, but we're gonna go get that. It's fine.
Oh, you already I have all that in your noggin?
Yeah.
Do you
Robin's-
honestly think every time I go shopping, I buy you socks? Like,
I only have 2 feet. Why do I have 16 pairs of socks?
Because you need to change them constantly. You can get
Yes.
fungus between your toes.
Yes, you
Oh.
don't want. Yes, you have to change your socks at least twice a day.
Okay, in that case, I'm gonna have to stop somewhere to change my socks
Yeah. Okay.
and burn those.
You don't have
Yeah.
to burn them. Just wash. Oh.
Oh no.
No, he's going to have to burn them. Just make sure you
No
burn
fire
them
starter
somewhere where you're
required. They
alone.
just-
Hi
Some
everyone.
fungus-
We're playing Dragon Age, and these are very important survival tips.
Yeah.
Change your
The
socks.
important discussions on here. Like when
Yes.
we were talking quite in depth about the potato skins you were ordering for your party.
Yeah. This is what makes the game feel alive.
It's true.
Yes.
It's true.
We're outside of the house now. We're not in like the common
No.
room.
Sure,
Yeah,
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 you
okay.
guys have just gone outside, so you left the four.
Do you
inside.
wanna
Nice,
take
very
Finch
good.
with you, Arlen?
Finch, do you want to come with?
Where are you going?
The Glitter Factory. That way. Near the port, I believe.
If you wish my company, I will come.
Frankly, I would prefer to be alone,
Okay.
if y'all don't mind.
I
That's
just
good.
wanted to make sure someone had your back. You never know when
Yeah.
someone's gonna stab it.
Uh, they can try.
Okay.
They
Yeah.
can try.
He has like lean fat, so it'll provide a nice cushion. It's
That
fine.
is true. That is
I
true.
just learned that, so I
That is true.
Do you need anything while we're out shopping, other than socks?
no, no, I don't
Okay.
think I need anything right now.
Do you have extra money I can have?
I mean, how much do you need?
I don't know.
I take out one of my pouch that's clearly empty. I dig through it. I don't have any of that. How much coins do you need?
If you could spare a gold, I'd be happy. That's all I
Alright.
need.
Take out the other pouch. Fish out a gold. Here you go.
Thank you.
No problem.
She's like, I didn't really need it. I was just
Yeah.
wondering if he would actually give it to me.
I was about to say.
0 coins.
I hate you so much
He
right
has
now.
No money. I'd like to get through several seasons where Faywin legitimately does
No
not have
money.
any money.
Here's the thing. Our money is Faywin's money.
Yeah.
We're just holding
Yeah.
it on for him.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Like, as Robin sits here shaking in her 39 gold. Like,
Yeah.
Let's go shopping. Yeah.
let's go shopping!
Okay.
All right. Where do we meet? Don't
At
the glitter
the-
factory. Good.
At the the place here where we met Marius. Yeah.
Okay. So, the place prior to the one we were currently at. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not really a tavern, it's a community building place.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Let's go with our shopping first of all. What are you guys picking up?
I want to pick up clothing for Marius and Faywin.
Mm-hmm.
And I wanted to see. Okay, so I was looking at the armor in the book,
Mm-hmm.
and I could go one up and get heavy leather, which makes it 4. But they also have a light leather duster. Would that armor suck on top of my armor? Because it's a duster.
No, it's a type of armor. So it's usually like you have to separate. I sometimes give like helmets that will give boosts and stuff like that, but it's usually the named items for those kind of things. Unfortunately, it's the different sets. It's for people who just want to wear the duster but want to be, wearing common clothes otherwise.
Okay. Then I'll probably just up to a heavy leather, which is 30 silver.
Yeah,
And
you can get things for at cost price on Hyra.
Okay. Oh, awesome! I didn't know if you were
enough
gonna.
of it. No, it's a relatively decent sized city here in Ferelden, so.
Would I be able to sell my trade my light leathers and get it half off, or just flip? Okay.
Yeah, half price for what it would be in the
Okay.
mix.
Yeah, because it's 15 for light and 30 for
Yeah.
heavy, so I would just trade.
Robin's also gonna follow suit with that and do the same thing.
Sure.
Because
Okay.
There's definitely going to be dwarven sets here, so you'll find.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so
kind of in the same vein while we're shopping for, and the heavy leather gives us 1 extra on our
1 extra
on our armor,
You can
right?
get a shield, but yeah.
Yeah.
But
Does it go up on our defense or just our armor?
just our armor.
Okay.
Defense is your
is
ability
stat-wise,
to avoid
right?
being hit, which is
Cool.
about your armor class.
Kind of in the same vein while we're looking for armor, are there any dwarves here that are specializing in enchantment?
Not here, no. There was,
Okay.
however, the guy back in the mage camp who could do enchantments.
Because I do have some a rune of entropy warding and a rune of protection that we can put on
Yeah.
our things. Yeah.
it would have been available in the camp.
Okay.
Because Dominic can do it. He's the tranquil guy.
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah. The rest of that you'll maybe have to wait till
I actually have enchantment in my skill set now, but I wanted to like in characterly watch somebody do that before I did it. Enchantments,
Enchantment.
Yes, listen.
Yes.
Okay,
Understand.
time out. I'm just gonna do it. The Easter egg at the end of Inquisition for that dwarf is the best thing ever. So,
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It's like, how did what?
You're like,
Wait, what? How did he get here? Enchantment. I love it. Anyway, yeah. Unfortunately, you need to have somebody who's skilled. He was there, and there would have been that opportunity while you were there, but
okay, that's okay.
guys were-
We'll go back at some point, I'm sure.
Yeah, it's fine. I've just been holding on to this stuff.
So she'll get clothes for Faywin and Marius.
Marius is already picking out a few. You see him like trying a lot of things on and like adding
Yeah.
to a pile of things he wants to buy.
Yeah. Like, so we're gonna call that one down. And she's also
suit me.
Excuse me.
you know they do.
It's very soft.
You can get a little bit of that orange fox fur to match your hair.
Won't it clash?
No. Or you could get a black one or a gray one. Maybe a white one, but it'll be harder to clean.
I have a very important question.
Yeah.
Is there a sweater for my cat?
There's not one currently being sold, but you could maybe ask someone to make one.
I'm gonna present a seamstress with the cat and be like, we're going somewhere cold. I need to floof up this floof.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay.
So that's really the weirdest request you've gotten.
This can't have been the weirdest thing to make a sweater for a cat. I see people with their tiny purse dogs in clothes all of the time.
Maybe in Orlais, but not here.
Okay, well.
That is true. That's
Okay.
very much Norwegian thing.
Well.
But I'll
should make cat sweaters.
Yeah. What color? If you she indicates over to the human sweater range and asks you to pick up one that you like so that she can model it off.
So that she can match her mom. We're going with a forest green, an evergreen, if you please.
That's pretty.
With a little bit of maybe a little bit of silver trim.
Okay. Yeah. She'll nod and say, I can get on that. When do you need it for?
When are we leaving?
As soon as we can. So we're probably going to stay here for at least a day, maybe 2. I'm not sure.
Tomorrow night?
Sure.
I mean, it's a cat sweater.
Yeah. If I get working, I can. Yeah.
Appreciate
I'll do that for you.
Yeah. Can I look for also maybe like a jewelry stand of sorts?
There will be a few.
Yeah.
Well, maybe like a jewelry shops.
Yeah, shops. She's going to look for something sparkly for Faywin, because he likes sparkly things. Maybe a necklace that he can put like in his clothes or take them out wherever. So that has maybe like just a really nice kind of like gem that almost like opalite, so it has like different rainbowy colors. And she's gonna ask Marius what he wants.
I like that brooch.
You like this brooch? Okay, we can get you that brooch. Maybe. We'll see how much it is.
Emeralds that'll match my eyes. You asked.
Yo, he is so demanding. Like,
she asked.
Yeah, but Do you automatically ask the most expensive thing?
That's not that expensive, is it?
Miss or sir, whoever's running, how much
No.
is that brooch?
10 silver.
Oh, okay. Put that on the and is there anything that's like wood carved?
Well, maybe be a few. Nice, like, fully sanded down and
Yeah.
yeah, nice looking wood.
Um,
It's not like the super rustic kind, but
no,
it
no,
is wood,
no.
so
Yeah. So maybe like a bracelet that may have like wood, but like maybe like a reddish wood, and or maybe if she can like ask for one to be made.
Yeah. Can't imagine that's too out of line to us, right?
And like reddish wood and like a light green wood as well. Like the beads are just different colors,
Mm-hmm.
just those two colors.
Sure.
Just
Sure.
a bracelet.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why not?
Mm-hmm.
And she'll get that. So.
All in all, it'll come to. I mean, it might come to a go with all these different things that you're getting.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
With the clothes and everything.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Thank you,
I wonder
Arlen,
if
for
you
that
got
gold.
that right. No.
I'll take
You
off the
get
gold.
those
Yeah,
things.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But yeah. Um, and yeah, she's gonna turn to Marius and like just put the brooch on his furs really nicely. There you go.
Thank you, sister.
You're very welcome. You know, you could probably work at the glitter factory. Is the glitter factory all women?
No.
You could probably work at the glitter factory.
Oh.
Yes.
What all do they do there?
It's an entertainment place, so there's gonna be people dancing, and where you pay for the accompaniments of someone.
Okay.
It's quite nice. Arlen's aunt works there, as we said. And she seems happy there.
I'll check it out.
Okay. We'll
And if
take
I
you.
like it, then
Yeah.
I'll consider it.
We'll take you by there soon. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
You're gonna do that thing where you kind of go in, just like sitting
Yeah.
looking where Arlen is.
Yeah. We just. You know why? Don't. Robin, shouldn't we stop off and show Marius the glitter factory if it's a possible workplace for him?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
You should
Plus, I'm
plus
feeling a little peckish.
yeah, same. I really could use some poached eggs right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would love some eggs so much. But at the same time, I kind of need to. Can I catch up with y'all? There's. I want to see if anyone has heard anything about Papa while I was here.
We can go with you.
I mean,
I don't
okay,
want to leave you alone.
I'm not alone.
Right, Magpie?
And Finch.
Oh, Finch is with you?
Yeah, if Finch didn't go with Arlen, Finch is with me. Like,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Finch is carrying the shop.
Okay. Oh, thank
No.
you so much, Finch.
Only because Finch agreed to. Like we
Okay.
asked Finch first,
Yeah.
and yes,
Yeah, he has a lot of arm space, you know.
it's true, and yeah.
Well, if you're comfortable, we could do that, or we can wait for you. I don't think we mind.
Okay, I mean, I just
We'll go with you. You're my
okay,
friend.
okay, okay. I just figured you were in a hurry to bother Arlen at the glitter factory.
Yeah, but what's bothering Arlen without you there?
Yes, true. That is true. That is true. That is true.
Right. Arlen, while that was going on,
Your ears are ringing.
you arrived.
You sneeze. Like
Yes. So something like in the back of my neck. But yes, I make a actual beeline toward the glitter factory, disregarding pedestrians if I have to.
Yeah, no, you can get there easy enough.
Let me just minimize this. Okay.
Okay. So you head towards the glitter factory, which the building looks fairly plain and simple from the outside, but when you get in, it smells lovely, and there's various people who are sitting around laughing. There's a dancer on the stage currently, and you can see your auntie is speaking with someone else who also appears to work here at the bar.
Okay. Once again, straight to her. That is.
Alan! She just pulls you in and gives you a like for you like as I mean you're a strong guy. She's also very strong, and you get that sort of like those hugs that kind of you feel your back clicking a little.
Right.
It's good for the soul.
I give her a tight, tight hug.
Mm-hmm. How are you doing? It's been a while.
Uh, I'm doing okay. We've been through some adventures. It was dangerous, as it should be. Shouldn't be.
Mm.
Can we talk in private?
Of course. Come,
Thank you.
come. She'll pick up a drink just off the bar that maybe was made for a customer, but
it's
she
hers
hands
now.
you one. Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna just turn to the bartender. If there's one, I'm gonna go another one.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
hold on just a second. Let's
Yeah.
see. I'm gonna drink the first one in one shot. I just made it mature to
Yeah.
drink.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab the other one.
Uh-huh.
Gonna sprinkle a few coppers,
Uh-huh.
and I'm gonna fold my end.
Okay. She'll lead you off to a little side area. Appears to be where the staff goes. It's just a staff only area.
Okay.
Sits you down at a little table. What's wrong?
Some problems, but firstly, I know you intended on going back to the name of the place that I already forgot.
Crossroad Mines.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a while since I actually thought about that. Yes. I know you were intending on going back there shortly. I will not be able to go there just yet. I have quite a few, I don't want to say important things, because going back home is fairly important, but I need to take care of something.
Okay.
Secondly, there are 4 people who came back from a trip.
Mm-hmm.
And I told them if they ever needed anything to come and see.
Sure. Friends of yours.
Right. But I know you're not just either a bank or someone that just do everything. So I will, if you don't mind, I'm going to give you this. Plug down a pouch of gold. There's 15 gold total in there. Whatever they need, if you can, of course, provide. Can you help them?
This is like a year's wages for some people. Of course I can. What do they need? What?
Right now, they need a place to live.
Okay.
Not at the glitter factory, that is. But
oh well.
No, that it's not a reputable place or anything like that. So I don't know. I'm a bit going through feelings, so I apologize in advance.
Do you want to talk about your feelings?
Yes.
Come on.
We send them on. No, it's not a mission. We send them to retrieve someone, and they got fairly hurt. Especially one of them. And that's partly why I can't make it home. I need to go and fix that, even though it's not something that can be fixed or something that's gonna change anything at this point. Yeah, I like her a lot, and I want to just go drop that person that hurt her into the ocean so they can get eaten by whales or something.
Well, if you want to go full hack on Winter's Breath with retribution from our people, it's a dragon you should be leading them
I'm gonna sit back for a second.
And you would know that Hakon Winter's Breath is the god of your people. That is the god of winter and also the god of justice is maybe the wrong word. It is a vengeance thing. It's when people have wronged you and your people, you pray to Hakon to give you the strength to give them what they deserve.
Just take note of that. Winter's breath, you said?
Hakon Winter's Breath, often depicted as a dragon.
Huh. Huh.
Because you have multiple gods.
Oh, I recall that. Sorry, my
Yeah,
knowledge of Dragon Age is.
that's okay. That's all right. That's what I'm here for.
Hakon, you
I got
say?
you.
Yeah.
But
Mhm.
Hakon is the one that's not actively preyed upon a lot. It is very specific situations that you pray to Hakon, and this would be one of them. Yeah.
Then that's exactly that.
Yeah. Well, I know that you're a very determined man, and I wish you glory in that fight. But if it's a case of trying to provide for this woman that you like and others, I will do what I can. The city's a little stretched because of the refugees, but
Mm-hmm.
I
I kind of
will.
think.
I'll find somewhere for them all.
Thank you. I'm sorry for dropping this on you at drop of a hat, I think, as they say around here. Uh,
Yeah, it's a very lowlander phrase,
yeah.
but it's what family is for.
We will go back home, hopefully soon. If you need to go, just make sure they can be provided for.
Sure.
Okay.
I'll wait. If I hear word, excuse me. It's late over here in Scotland. If I hear word about your father and it gets dire, I may go. I
Mm-hmm.
will leave word for you, um, so that you know that I've gone. But I will make sure they are looked after.
Okay.
Hell, for this much money, we could buy them a house.
I mean, as much as I would love to just do that for them, I know it's not the right thing to just do that.
Yeah. All right.
I feel like it was something else. They really are in bad shape, and they got she got pretty shook up, and it hurts me to see that.
It is difficult when the ones that we care about are
Excuse me.
in pain and there's nothing we can do.
Right. I don't even think it was something that we could have planned for. I don't think we knew that it would be this dangerous. I know that the I know that the person we send them to recover, it's not their fault. It's not the fault of anyone. It just happened. But I still feel like retribution is something that I need to do, even though they didn't ask for it. Well, I mean, these four people didn't ask me to go and just kick ass, and I feel like I have to do it.
I know.
Am
It is
I
the
wrong in thinking of
Alvar.
that?
No, it is the
Okay,
Alvar way. I don't
that's
think you're wrong.
that's what I thought. Would you happen to have a winter coat? Because we're going
West.
west. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
We're going west toward Orlane. I think it's pretty cold right now. Well, pretty cold. It's
Yes.
cold. Nothing that
Yeah.
we've never weathered, but still.
Yes. I have a coat that will fit you.
Oh, I just realized it might be like a woman's coat, which would be fine. I'm gonna rock it.
The Avar, you would know that the Avar. I mean, maybe she's bought something while she's down here that is
Hmm.
different, but a lot of the Avar fashion is not overly gender specific. They dress for the elements, not for expressing that sort of thing in any way. And things are incredibly equal in your community between
Hmm. Okay,
men and
fair.
women and in between. So there's yeah, she goes and fetches you something that looks it actually maybe just gives you a little pause because what she brings out is actually a winter coat of your people. It's clearly something she came here with, but it is traditional like stitched together furs um, with some markings, and it's got the red thread through it, which is very common for your people. So it's a proper Avar winter jacket. I'll show you a picture after the game of what that looks like, or
Hmm.
you can go away and Google it while we're doing another scene.
Okay.
But it reminds you of home.
Thanks,
This will fit
Auntie.
you, of course. And she'll kind of do that thing where she like takes the back of your head and just kisses your forehead. Now, why don't you go look after this woman of yours?
I will. I'm going to go find the rest of my band, crew, friends, my
Okay.
friends.
Yeah, she'll ruffle your hair.
Oh.
Uh,
You know, you do this, and then Robin's gonna be all over this again just to fix it, right?
Uh-huh. Um. Okay. So, coming out of that scene, we're gonna go to Feywin, and then we'll just bring the various groups together. Where are you heading, Feywin?
I'm going to. I think that Fallon was in the uh, culture house, the community center.
Yeah. Mhm.
I'm gonna go to him.
Mhm. Sure. Yeah. When you walk in there, there are other people that are sitting around. A couple of them you recognize just from the various dealings you guys have had. But you do see over in the corner a gathering of uh, Dalish elves. You don't obviously don't know them all. Um, they're all clearly Dalish from the Valisline on their face, but you can see that Pheolin is there, Dara is there, and Sharo is there. I'm not going to show you all of the click through all the pictures, but if you just behind the curtain moment, if you go to the NPCs thing and then go to Highover NPCs and then Clan Survivors, you will see the list because
Yeah.
there's a few. There are two women that are clearly elders. I will show you them at least. There's her and there's her. Who seem to be a lot of people are kind of looking to them as they talk quietly, and you can see that one of them, Barash, the woman who kind of has the high ponytail and the undercut, is sitting with her hand. A few people are sitting on the floor. A couple of them are sitting on stools. It's a bit mishmashed in the corner. And you can see that Shara is sitting beside her, and she's like doing that thing, you know, where you like rub at the back of someone's neck, just as like a little calming gesture almost, while they're talking. But Phelan does see you as you enter and immediately sort of like beckons you over to sit with him.
I've got an ice cream truck out my window now. I'm really
Yay!
sorry.
Everyone immediately, it doesn't matter what age you are, I think everybody does that little, you know, the little meerkat moment where you hear the ice cream truck. It's a very strange carnal reaction. Anyway.
I'm gonna go over and sit next to him and like hold on to his sleeve.
Yeah. He'll just put a familial arm around your shoulder and just kind of hold you in. Doing okay?
I don't know. Have you heard about what happened in Orlais?
We've just been updated, and he kind of nods his head towards Sharu and Dara. We're discussing it right now.
I feel like I don't have any more space inside myself to make room for this. So much lost.
This is a particularly bad time. It's I haven't really experienced much loss since our clan, but I found a home with everyone here, and he indicates, and they've all, although they were clearly having their own conversation and a couple other quiet conversations, they're all now listening to you guys, so that there's a collective group conversation. It seems everyone here is tethered together as a remains of what once was. Seems that there are people who are going to be experiencing the same over in Orly. Some of us came from clans over there, and he'll indicate to a woman who's got darker skin, and she's got sort of like one of those faux hawk things that's braided down the back, and dark Vallaslane on her face, and she kind of gives a little nod of her head. Married into one of these clans. So. It's a lot. I think at the moment we can all feel in our bones the collective mourning that is going on. Some of us have not long buried the dead. I'm not sure how much the group would have told you about their time prior to meeting you, but quite a lot of this clan, the two elder women, the children, oh, there's another elder woman, sorry, I'll show you her. And a couple other, in fact, the mage that the group had gone away to try and help rescue had tried to leave. Others had been kidnapped, but a couple of them, your friends, and Sharo and a few others had to go and rescue the rest, and ended up killing. I think, did Sharo not get the killing blow? I think he got the killing blow, which makes it horrendously awful. When his sister, who was a mage, became an abomination on the travels to wherever this temple was. But he kind of indicates that a few of them have buried loved ones recently. So for what it's worth, I think we are like a clan now together. And then you see them all nodding, and one of the women, the one who's kind of got her hand at Shara's neck, kind of nods and says, in order to truly be a clan, we need to keep
Well, you are eldest.
the keeper has to be a mage.
Oh.
It's not always about age. We can help lead in a spiritual sense. But yourself and Yanara, and she will indicate to another woman who is possibly about of an age with you. She's 18, so I think she's just a little younger than you, older, forget. You're pretty close in age to her though. She also does not have Valis and you can see that she's a timid-looking thing with blonde hair who is sitting in amongst the group. She has agreed to come with us. She came to us for safety because her magic was discovered here. And they were going to be sending her to a circle.
You have not been to a circle.
She shakes her head. She managed to escape and came to us. The friends that you travel with, they came to her aid and found her with us.
I hope you live long and never see the inside of one.
She nods her head and looks to you, and you can tell that there's sort of like that shared experience among mages where you, like, even if you've not necessarily been to one, a lot of people have heard about it and are well aware that they don't want to be experiencing that. But she gives you a little smile. Yes, my mother kept me safe here for as long as she could. I'm not sure what's going to happen to circles and to mages, but I want to be with my people.
Oh, we have to gather the pieces that we have left. And neither of us have, well, if this is to be a new clan, you and I both need to come of age properly.
Yes.
I've-
Phelan gives your shoulder a little squeeze with his arm around you. I am ready when you both are. We have the Inks here with us. We rescued them from the camp. Do you know whose mark you want to bear?
I, the player, I'm forgetting the name of the goddess.
That's okay.
Is it Mythal?
Mythal? Yes.
Yeah, I think it was Mythal that was spoken about.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's the one with the tree.
Yeah, it's the tree on the forehead. I think I was at one point slated for someone, but now I want the mark of Mythal. And you?
Oh, I'm not sure. Originally, I used to like making and repairing things, clothing mostly, or weaving small bracelets, and I know it seems small in comparison to the usual crafts of our kind, but I think June.
It has to start somewhere. I think it's good. And weaving small trinkets is how you begin to weave the bigger things together.
Repair things.
Yes.
You see the woman, sort of. I'm just gonna call her the more badass looking of the elders because she still has a sword at her hip. Gives an approving nod at the discussion between the two of you. and like intentionally will put her hand on top of Shara's head. And it's a very interesting gesture because although obviously I mean he's definitely older than you, like he's not a young person, but the gesture is almost like the way you would to a child in a way. Um, I think these sound appropriate. We were also discussing a desire for most of us to go somewhere to offer prayers to Mythal. Others want to stay here with the children, but I think we can collectively agree that her justice is needed right now. We need her help.
I would like to go with you. And I think it's a good idea. We cannot depend upon prayers alone, but it's a good way to collect our intentions.
Mythal listens. More so than the others, I find. It is difficult to. She usually disapproves of vengeance. It is about justice. You need to make sure you are expressing one and not the other. As much as I'm sure some of us would like to enact vengeance. People are still very raw. Burying family can do that to you.
It is not vengeance to step out from under a boot.
No, it is not. But I think for now, some of us will focus on repair and recovery. Others can focus on enacting justice to those who wronged us. I know that you were not there and they were not your family, but I understand that your friends are to be going where these people are.
Yes, I'll be going with them to help. I may not know them, but they're. I may have been removed from my people for a long time, but they are still my people.
Yes. And one of your own came to know ours as family, and she indicates over to Dara, who normally he has that laid back stoner vibes. Even in like pretty serious situations, he takes a nice relaxed viewpoint and can be quite grounded about things. Even he's looking a little unsettled here in this space and is allowing himself to feel uh, the emotions of grief because Phelan traveled around and would spend some time with different clans, but still traveled. Dara, however, was fully brought into this clan and became one of their own. And you see him looking over, and he reaches over to like give Char's forearm a little squeeze, and you can see that Sharo looks as if he's maybe been crying at some point, but is definitely just sitting there doing um, stoic face and is just listening right now. We appreciate what you and yours are going to do. If anything, we need to find these lost souls and bring them somewhere that they feel is safe. And if they do not have anywhere in Orlais, they can be brought back here.
I'll be comforted by the knowledge that I have a clan to come home to.
Me too. We may not be traveling the lands as we traditionally do, but we are still Dalish, and we're still a clan. And you are part of that clan. So, when you're ready, both of you, and she'll nod her head at Yanara, we will do the Valising. I would like to go somewhere other than the Alienish to do it. If that's alright.
Yes, I would like my friend Bella to be there for mine, if that's all right.
Absolutely. I don't believe she considers herself Dalish, but she proved herself in my time traveling with her. And she's part of this clan if she should wish. But yes, that sounds good. Perhaps we can do our prayers to Mithal after you have heard her mark.
Somewhere out in the open.
Yes. Well, it's decided then.
Well, after we both come of age, then we can discuss the matter of a keeper.
You see a look of terror in this girl's face because she's still very young and only just made it to this clan and was starting to learn what it is to be Dalish. And although the situation is different for you and her, I imagine you both have that moment of, oh shit. But she gives you a nod with a nervous look in her face. A keeper, right, yes. Maybe we can share the duties.
I'll like take her hand. There's got to be someone who is the apprentice.
Okay.
We're picking up the scraps, remember?
Right. Right. Okay. Sure. I'm sure I have lots to learn from you.
We'll discuss it.
Okay. And they start passing out what is effectively like Dalish hooch. It's alcohol that they usually make out on the road. They've clearly been making some in the time that you guys have been busy, and they start to pass that around. And the taste is, I guess, in a way bittersweet, especially after the conversation that you're having, because it really tastes of home from a time before you were taken away, where kids would maybe get to try a little sip at one point. Some definitely not liking the strong taste, others quite enjoying it. But it still reminds you of home. I would say it's probably around about this time that certainly, Arlen, you would be starting your wind back. If Bella and Robin had wanted to grab some food at the Glitter Factory, you could. The conversation he had with his auntie didn't take quite as long as your shopping, so you maybe found he wasn't there, so perhaps just grabbed a little bit of takeout and.
I think during the time, like, since Robin's not here, but during the time that they went, she might have actually like told Marius, like, maybe we can go tomorrow. I have to go back to the alienage to talk to someone, and had
Okay.
left Robin with Finch, but
Mm-hmm.
asked him, "Do you want to stay with Robin or do you want to come with me?"
With you.
Okay.
And he kind of links his arm in with yours in a gesture that, as much as he can be a little shit and gives you a hard time, he's still very much your younger brother, and what he's been through has clearly shaken him. He's just exceptionally good at hiding those things.
Yeah,
But he
she
does the
knows.
little arm hold of
Yeah.
not wanting to be separated from you right now.
Yeah. She'll kind of bring him in to her as they walk back. But she's just going to go to the get together spot.
Yeah, the community space.
Mm.
Yeah, when you head in, you can see a few people sitting around. Some that you recognize. You can see that Rylan is at the little bar area drinking shots with someone. You don't know this person, but he seems to have become quite companionable with them. And you see the gathered Dalish all sitting in one area, some on stools, some sitting on a little side table, a few on the floor. You can see Faywin is there, and Phelan. The names are very similar.
Faywin and Phelan, yeah.
Spelled very differently though.
Yeah.
Has his arm around him while they're discussing, and you can see Shara sitting on the floor with this woman kind of giving his neck muscles one of those little tension massages.
She'll give Rylan a wave and just say, "We're gonna have to talk later."
All right.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yep. Have fun in the meantime.
All right.
She'll look to Marius. Despite his appearance, he's quite dependable.
I don't know. He's quite an appealing appearance.
I'm sure he does, brother. But she will sit him at like a table, get them a couple of drinks, and she'll kind of look to the gathering, but she doesn't want to like interrupt. She doesn't feel like it's her place. She's not opposed to like people inviting her to the clan, but she doesn't like. She's not going to be like, "Hey, I'm here. I'm part of your clan." She's like letting them have her space. She knows they need that, so she'll just wait until like the conversation's kind of broken up or something.
Yeah.
But just spend time with Marius in the meantime.
Yeah. You can see that it winds a little, and it looks like Faywin is speaking with Yanara. It looks like, and they're both exchanging a slightly nervous look with each other. But Faywin, you do see Bella coming in and doing that sort of like lingering thing.
I'm gonna go to this chair with my brother. She'll looks to Faywin, looks to Cheryl, looks to the table. It's like, she's gonna go to the table.
I'm going to wave her over.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she'll tell Marius to stay and drink. Not that it's hard for him.
He's like, which one? No, but
no, just stay. Guess she's just gonna say.
Mm-hmm.
Just pack Maris on the back. It's like there. Let's go get fucked up.
Okay.
See, that wasn't so hard.
Mm-hmm.
And she'll make her way over to Faywin though. Just ask her, "Are you alright? Everything okay?"
Yes. I think, well, the two of us are going to get our Valasleen. And I would like for you to come.
I'd be honored to be there for you. Makes me happy that you want me there. But do you know when you're doing it?
I'm ready now. I have wanted it for a long time.
Have you eaten?
Yes.
Have you had anything to drink? That's not water. You should make sure you drink water. I don't have many tattoos myself, but I've seen people pass out.
Oh, sugar. Make sure you get him sugar.
Part of the point is withstanding the discomfort.
Yes, but you can prepare for it by eating and drinking lots of water and having some sugar in you. I will put on my mom voice. You can ask my brother.
Yeah, Dara's gonna chuckle and like pat Feywin's hand that's holding the drink in it. Just play sugar in there. Don't worry.
All right. Well, when you're
Natural
ready.
sugars.
And you're just a very natural guy, aren't you, Dara?
Yeah.
Yeah. But,
Yeah, what our gods and goddesses provide for us.
you're not wrong. Well, I'm ready to go when you are. If you just let me have a quick conversation with someone. She'll just kind of look to Cheryl.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. He's sitting. Clearly kind of been through it, and you've only really seen him cry the once, and it was like just after
Mm-hmm.
the deaths. But he's clearly been crying and is currently getting a little tension massage. But he'll look up and give you a wee nod of the head and tries a smile, but you know.
Yeah,
like,
no, it's fine. She's not expecting him. She's just gonna point to like walk out, so it's not in like a public area. And if it's like towards nighttime, I would assume things would kind of quiet down a bit, and like just find a
Yeah.
spot where they can sit and talk, where it's just them.
Yeah, there'll be various spots for that. He will stand up and say his thanks to Varash in Dalish, and then head out with you.
Hmm. How are you feeling?
Uh, Difficult to put into words. I'm not very good at words anyway.
Neither am I. I know there was a lot of what I'm hoping was miscommunication. At least for my part, it seems. Like I told you, I'm not great at talking about feelings and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
I'm I'm sorry. I just
no,
didn't word what I was trying to say well, and I just didn't have it in me to try and explain it again. I'm sorry.
it's understandable. I mean, she kind of just does like a with everything kind of motion. My intentions in that conversation. I don't regret having it with you. I think you should know. You should have known about what was going on, what was happening. But my issue was I don't want you to go in there as a suicide mission.
I know. I know. and we discussed it before, and I'd tried to make my peace before we got to the temple. But with everything that's happening and knowing that they're there, I find it difficult to control how I feel about that situation.
I would be feeling the same. I'm sure I'm not a very forgiving person. At least not when it comes to those things.
And so I just can't. I can't promise what I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to feel when I get there. And I don't mean to go in as a suicide mission, but I equally don't. I don't.
That's enough of an answer for me. I wouldn't be thinking logically either if I was in your position. I try to. But knowing you will face someone that hurt you in that way and actually doing it is two completely different things. I can't stop you and I can't prepare you. But and she'll take out the bracelet that she got. It's just wooden beads that are like a reddish tint and a greenish tint.
Yeah.
And she'll take his hand and kind of slip it on.
He'll watch you do it.
Maybe it will help serve as a reminder at that moment that that there's more if you come out of it alive.
Yeah.
That if you do, I'll fight alongside you. I will. But I'll also be there afterwards.
He takes your hand with the one that you've put the bracelet on and gives it a little squeeze. Yeah. Yeah. I'll be there too. I think.
You don't have to promise me something you don't know.
I mean, you don't know that you're coming out of it either.
No, but my intention is to.
Yeah. I'm hoping when we got to the temple, I haven't really had the chance to speak to you about it yet. But because I didn't know where you all were, or if you were still alive, when I was fighting, it wasn't just for my purpose anymore. It wasn't about me killing those that had killed my family. I was protecting those that I was with and just wanting to clear them out so that I could find you to know that you were okay. And I felt reassured that my worries before we got there about just wanting to kill and not caring if I lived afterwards, I was pleased that I had a totally different focus actually. But then we got to where you were and you'd gone. And I thought they'd killed you too.
It'll take more than a demon to kill me. That's for sure.
Yeah, I know that now. Point being, I hope when we get there, that same instinct kicks in again. I just want to be by your side when we're fighting this time, so that somebody sends you through a magical rift in the sky again. I actually see it happening.
It was
Or
in
at
the
least
ground
not with
actually
you.
this time.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
Well, if I have to face those things, I want to face it by your side.
She's just gonna give him a hug.
He'll hug you back.
Yeah. She'll give him a long hug and a kiss, and then kind of. I feel like she's on her tiptoes, so she's just gonna stand back
He's
down on
going
the
to-
ground.
Yeah.
Wow. I would sure like it if it did kick in. Not that I need the protection, but very capable woman. I would like to make sure that you're all right as well while we fight, and that if is another rift in the sky or ground or wherever, we can, I don't know, figure it out together.
Good. So at some point we are planning on doing a collective prayer to Mythal for justice, not
Justice.
vengeance. The way he says that, he's clearly had a conversation with someone
Yeah.
about what he should be feeling and wanting. I know you don't necessarily worship our gods, but
I
if you
mean,
wanna
Mythal was
start-
there for me at her temple.
Yeah.
And she'll kind of pull out her dagger of Mythal. She's
Yeah.
been there for me for quite a while, actually.
Yeah.
And I don't worship them in the same way that you all do, but I do. I learned about Andriel through Phelan, and I do follow her teachings. I wasn't born Dalish, but
But you're elven.
yes.
And ultimately we are one people.
That's what I keep trying to tell people.
I would like you there.
I'd like to be there. Also, now may not be the right time, but I would like for you to meet my brother. He's a sassy little shit.
Okay.
It doesn't have to be now, but eventually.
Yeah. Sure.
Could have a drink before we leave to get Faven's Valisly and Yunara's Valisly.
Yeah.
Since Faven wants me there, I'm so excited.
it's important to have those we consider family around us for our entry into adulthood.
Well, I'm more than happy to be there for him. So, you want to meet Marius? It will make him worry about something else completely. If that
True.
helps.
Yeah. Okay.
She's
Yeah,
just.
okay. He just stands up and shakes himself off and gets himself prepared for.
She just does that like when you pat someone on the shoulders, like you got this.
Okay.
And she'll hold his hand and walk them in.
Yeah.
And just obviously you're two NPCs. I'm not gonna make you talk to yourself.
No.
But
you
basically,
can be going
yeah.
and having a conversation.
Yeah. But basically, he's like, Marius, this is Shadow. Shadow, this is Marius.
Marius does the look up and down, raises an eyebrow, looks you. Oh, it's the head. But the three of you can have a conversation over this, certainly.
She's like, I told you he was tall.
Absolutely.
Yeah. But yeah.
While you guys are having drinks and socializing with people, you guys do notice the 4 people from Kirkwall entering. You can see that a couple of them kind of walk in quite fine. Alan looks ready to come in and have a drink. And you see Ronan is supporting Sinead come into the space, and
Bella's gonna do this to Arlen. Oh, help her.
Okay, so I'm here now.
Yes, you are. Yes,
Okay.
you arrived. Yeah, everyone arrived at that time.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to offer my help to Sinead.
Okay.
I don't want to feel like I'm just trying too fucking hard, but
it's cute. It's fine.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna get up. I got it.
Yeah, you go over and while Ronan looks like he's trying to convince her just to have a seat and be here, looks like she was a little reluctant to come here. He kind of looks up at you, looks to Sinead, and just sort of and leaves you with her, and he goes to go get a drink.
Wow, he just leaves her with me like that? Sheesh.
She'll look up at you and give a little smile.
You don't want to be here, do you?
No.
Say the word and we're leaving. Not the town, the place.
Sure, where would we go?
I don't know down that much.
The tree. Go to the tree. Bella's in the back doing the tree.
Stage performing as a tree. Silent miming.
I think I know.
Okay.
Can you walk okay? Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. Are we far from the tree, by the way?
No, you're not terribly far. This building kind of opens up into this central area, and it's basically just lots of buildings around a little square. If you look at the map of the alienage, a lot of your important or larger buildings all sort of encircle this tree area. So
Okay.
it's really quite close.
As I get the door, I'm gonna look at Bella. I'll be back.
Definitely doing the you got this type of like.
But
Okay.
she'll come with you. You see that she's got this sort of like hesitancy and tension in her shoulders as she's leaving the doorway. Just again, when you have something throwing off your depth perception, it's very disorientating moving around. But she'll follow you.
I offer her my arm, so she can.
She will take it. Yeah, she'll lean on it.
Okay.
Still looks a little. There's definitely an unsteadiness to her, but she goes so that her good arm is linked into yours.
Okay. I'm gonna walk toward just the tree.
Mm-hmm.
Any seating area that I can grab?
There's a couple. It's not necessarily seating, but there's definitely it's
like
mostly
sitting around a
boxes
fountain
and
almost.
well, no, not
Maybe
even.
no.
It's there's generally like maybe a couple boxes or something that's like a makeshift bench, but nothing like everything here is very ramshackle and repurposed, and you find something that you can sit on certainly.
Okay. I help her down, and if I have to bring a big ass log next to her, I will. I will find a tree and I will cut it down
Yeah,
just so I
listen,
can sit.
if you were to just sit on the ground, you'd probably be at the same height as her when she's sitting on this box.
Damn, I'm tall. I forgot about that. I'm a
You
tall
are.
boy. Okay. So I take a seat.
Thank you.
It's my pleasure. I spoke to my aunt. She is looking for some arrangements for you guys for living a house. A house. She's looking for a house.
That's great. Um, I don't think we can afford rent of a place, but it would be nice to have somewhere to just stay in for a little while.
You guys take as long as you need to recover. You take as long as you need to recover.
I don't know how long that'll be. I don't really know what to do with myself.
Take it one day at a time.
Yeah.
I want to ask what happened. I don't want to um, pressure you into talking about things you're not comfortable with.
Sure. Sure. I don't know when I'll be comfortable talking about it, but I guess I'll have to at some point. Um, things got bad, really bad, and she'll shift the sling, and you see that there's a lot of bandages, but it looks like she has lost her hand. And it was the one I used to hold my sword with, so not that I'm very well trained at fighting.
Oh, I'm 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 sorry. I don't know what to say, but I'm there for you. I know you're not incapable of doing anything, but if you need help, ask away.
It's generous of you, and I do appreciate it. I don't know right now what I need. I think at the moment we're just mentally recovering mostly. There were a couple of mages on the boat. Thankfully, they managed to stop the bleeding. We literally fell from fight to boat and just left. There wasn't really time for anything else. I don't really remember much of it at that point. I think I was just in shock. But my friends helped me and between them and the mages, I do believe they saved my life. I've taken
Um,
quite a bad injury. I still have sight in this eye. I'm fine, but I do have quite a bad wound. It's just not a nice man.
no, it's not. And
But I made a promise, and I keep my promises.
sorry, microphone issues.
That's okay. Don't worry about it. I'm grateful for all the help you've been offering, and for your auntie as well. It's appreciated.
I'll do what I can to help out. Sorry.
No, it's okay.
All right, switching mics. Is it any better now?
Like, there's
Oh,
no background noise. Your voice is not, the audio quality of your voice is not as good, but there's no background feedback. So
Okay, I'll keep using
yeah,
my headset and figure out my piece of shit equipment.
sure. That's okay.
yeah.
Anyway, sorry. What's the last thing you said? I was.
She was thanking you for the help that you've offered.
It's like I said. It's my pleasure to help out. I did. No, I'm thinking about going after the man who did this. Is this something?
Oof. I understand that instinct. I mean, I chased that honorable noble cross country because of what you did to my mum, so I get it. I would say just be careful. He knew what he was doing. He was vicious, fought dirty. This was to try and relinquish my hold on Bella's brother. But if you know ahead of time that you're going into a fight and, well, I understand feeling that way. Just be careful. You're.
I'll be careful. I going into this with at least some knowledge. I still need to talk to the other three to let them know what is it that I want to do. But I didn't want to just jump into this without at least talking to you first.
You're a very sweet man, Arlen.
Thank you. I care about you a lot, even though we barely met.
Hmm. That means a lot. I care about you too. Enough that I really do want you to be careful, all of you. I would hate for something to happen to you.
Thank you. That I don't know how to feel about all this. It's so new. I've only known almost one thing in my entire life, and feeling like this is very new.
I'm still. I don't know that I fully processed what's happened either, and I don't think I've had someone want to um, kill someone for me. That's new. But this is. Thank you. It's helping me feel better.
I'm glad I can make you feel better.
And she'll just kind of lean her head on your shoulder and just rest there.
I'm gonna put my arm around her and just hold her.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it. I don't know what time of day it is, but
It's evening. It's definitely evening now. Yeah. Yeah. So it's nighttime, and although the surroundings of the alienage is, I mean, they're effectively like little shanty towns, but under the tree, and you can see that they try to have lanterns and candles around this tree, and it's decorated. It's a nice little moment for you, all things considered. But you can take as much time there as you want before.
well, I'll have to go back at some point inside because I still
Yeah,
need to talk to the three of them.
she will head back with you. She feels a little less overwhelmed about the thought of going there now that you guys have had your talk. So she'll come back with you.
Okay.
Kind of have her good arm linked in with yours.
I understand what you mean by good arms now, and I feel so
Yeah.
terrible.
Yep.
We'll lead her back in.
Mm-hmm. So any that are being observant see the two of them coming in, and she's leaning into him.
Hi, welcome back.
Thank you. It's good to be back.
Would you
I'm,
like a drink? Either of you?
make that too.
She'll go to the bar and get them a drink, and while she's there, she'll kind of go and get it like next to Rylan.
Mm-hmm.
Rylan.
Good evening.
I
Miss
love this
Balanced
man
so
so
much.
much. I love this man so much.
So much.
Oh, the visceral reaction to two words. I love it. What can I do for you, Bella?
Many things, but how are you?
I'm all right.
Yeah.
Yeah. How are you?
Um, better.
Mm.
I don't know how far your gathering information goes, but I know I had requested something of you of finding a still or was Antivan Crow.
Yeah.
Have you gotten
Well,
anything yet?
not necessarily. Problem is, there's a lot of them,
Yes.
and they're very secretive. So I reckon with the information I've had, it's been a little tricky. I might need more information from you. But I do now have established contacts there that I can rely upon. So
That's good. That's much better than I expected, so thank you.
yeah.
Not because of your talent, but because I know Antivan Crows are, well, secretive.
Oh yeah.
But
They certainly are.
I might need you to try and find somebody else. I don't know if they're Antivan Crow or not, but they knew how to fight.
All right.
You see, I brought my brother back from Antiva. She'll point to the person with the red hair like her.
Who is having drinking games right now with Robin?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
just
It
straight
turns
up.
out as little because he's short, he's probably a little closer to Robin. Like he's not a tall person. He's maybe just ever so slightly taller because he's shorter than Bella. Little slight skinny thing, but he can fucking handle his booze.
You sure you're not part dwarf?
No.
I have a good joke for this. I'm gonna hold it to myself for now.
She'll point to him and say, There's a man that stalked and attacked my brother. And the people I sent out to help him, who I consider allies, very good allies. And I want to gut him.
This does not surprise me.
Good.
I would too if someone had done that to people that I care about.
Yes. See, I've hurt people for just looking at my brother wrong. I'm not above killing someone for trying to kill my brother. I
I
won't.
understand.
His
Alright.
name is supposedly Charles.
Charles. Alright.
Brown hair, dark hair. Human.
Mm.
Severe features, apparently, and a mole right here. Fights with a short sword and dagger. Knows what he's doing. He did that, and she'll point to like the allies that are clearly very wounded.
Well, this does sound like a very interesting, tricky character.
He does. My brother worked in a entertainment business. People will pay for his time and entertainment.
Understand.
What I'm having trouble figuring out, this man is very curious about my brother. Asking him questions. Watched him a lot. Followed him. Never once paid for his company. Never got violent, apparently. Until he tried to leave. He kept insisting that he shouldn't leave, that he couldn't, that he should stay.
That is rather ominous.
Yes. And among many other of my group, I'm sure, want his head on a plate. And I'm willing to pay you handsomely for information on him.
So what you need is the information on him so that you may put his head on a plate and not for me to obtain somebody to do said deed for you.
No, I do my own dirty work.
Alright. I can do that. Information's easy. And that's quite a lot to go off of. That should be doable.
I'm sure he has some sort of wounds on him currently. So, whenever anyone finds him, he'll either have fresh wounds or recovering from a few. Or a few extra scars.
Alright.
He seemed like he wasn't even as he was speaking it when they were trying to leave. So.
Right, you are. I will do that for you.
Thank you.
Cool. I work for you now, don't I?
You do. And she will actually reach into her coin purse and give him what do I have? She will give him
You're missing a gold, that's for sure.
I'm not. She'll give him like 2 gold is like a good amount, right?
Oh yeah,
like
yeah.
she'll give him 2 gold. This is
Much
just for taking on
obliged.
the job.
Of course. Thank you. I will get it done
Thank you.
as quickly as I'm able.
I expect nothing else. She'll take the 2 drinks and say, "You have a good night."
Oh, I always do.
I'm sure. And she'll wink at him and kind of come back to the table with 2 very big steins of ale for Arlen and Sinead.
Yeah.
Seems like you 2 needed it. Here you go.
Thank you.
She's gonna lift it up. It's not with her dominant hand, so it's a little wobbly with a big stein, but she seems to be powering through and just
Yeah.
wants to drink now. So
Powering through for the alcohol.
yeah,
Yeah.
she's doing her best. But people are people are able to have. You may, if you wish. No,
I have
you're
allowed
some
you
drinks.
to speak.
You have a few drinks. Eventually, there is some shuffled movement in the Dalish corner, as it seems to have become that they are ready to take the two youngins out.
Right. Well, Faywin.
Yes, it's time.
It's time. Let's go put on your big boy tattoo.
Dara kind of comes over and gives you a little shoulder massage. You ready, big man? Big man.
Where am I going?
Oh, not you.
Not
This
you.
one. He's gonna be becoming a fully fledged adult for our people. Getting his
All
own-
right. I'll see
But
you
I
on
thought,
the other side. Hey,
but I
oh,
thought he already had sex.
Oh,
Well,
have you already had sex? Fair.
that's none of your business.
oh.
Robin is so
Robin.
confused.
Robin,
is so
the
confused.
Valisline, the face tattoo.
Oh,
We don't become adults until we get like,
face tattoos.
yeah.
Face tattoos mean a completely different thing with dwarves. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to appropriate you.
It's okay.
Points over at her now adopted little brother. We're not done here yet.
Oh.
They're both just.
I'll be waiting for you to come back.
I don't. Wait, am I going watch the face
Should I
tattoo?
come with? Are we coming?
Yeah,
How
are we?
about you two? You two can stay still drinking if you wish.
Okay, we're staying. I think this is a elf thing. Well, you're an elf. I'm not.
It's okay. I'm not Dalish. I don't need to be in the great outdoors.
Cool.
Facilities.
Yo.
He's
All right.
not-
Time out. All right then. So
He's
I have
not
a
built for the
very,
great
I have a
outdoors.
very, very important question for you, my dude. Okay. All right. So between y'all can go. So between, and she's like looking around the room. Rylan looks around again. Arlen, and what other males are in this room?
There's a few. I mean,
That we
you
can-
have,
Phelan.
There's Phelan.
Phelan.
is,
There we go. There we
Shadow.
go.
There's also Niall, if you remember.
That's right.
Niall?
Niall.
Yeah,
Niall?
but this is what this
Yeah.
is how she. Okay, she goes between Rylan, Arlen, Phelan.
Not.
Kill, marry, fuck.
I'm not really built for marriage.
It's hypothetical. It's fine.
I'm going to drink my drink and decide. I like, go ahead. I just want to hear this.
It's hypothetical. It's fine.
Phelan, well, no.
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 The big man looks like he gives good hugs, so maybe marry him.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Fuck that one.
Yes. I've
Before
always.
she leaves, Bella's gonna point out Niall to Marius. Just be
Anyway,
like,
sorry, I had to
fun.
have this little moment.
He does like like leaning his chin on his hand and then tries to lean his elbow on the table and misses slightly.
Mhm.
Classic.
There's a lot of handsome men around here.
Yeah.
And I am on holiday now, so I can do whatever I want.
Uh, well, Faven, let's get ready. She's like holding him by the shoulders. You got this. I'm so proud of you.
Mhm. A few of the Dalish are coming with. They also want to support Yanara. You guys also notice that her mother is going to be coming to see it. Her mother was ex-Dalish, but lives here in the alienage, and that's where she raised Yanara. She comes with to see this happen. Um, so a few of the clan members are coming with. But you are able to head out, and they walk out, and you can see that there's a small area in the stables, and you could see, you notice it because of the noise, because there are a few hala in there, and they are not normally in stable pens, um, but they are the ones that brought the carriages up with the three elder women and the kids originally, and they just had to have somewhere to put them while they were here because they're not sure what else to do with them. So you can hear the sounds of them, um, and is it? No, it's not her. Uh, Escara. So she's one of the elder women. Kind of goes over, and you can see her speaking to them and cooing, and she lets two of them out, and they just start following her without any harnesses needing to be put on them, and she brings them out with you all. And you walk along the official road, and then start to head off into the grass and into the trees, and they lead you to a small area. And while it's not necessarily, the Brazilian forest or anything, it's outdoors, and it's away from structures, and it's away from paved roads. And it seems like a fairly clear night tonight. And a few of them start to light lanterns, so that there's some light. A few people are even starting to make a little fire out here. Um, and Phelan starts to set up the inks ready for giving the album. So you're uh, given things to drink and some bread to eat so that you've got something in your stomach, Phelan, as is Yanara.
I want you to know, Bella, that, well, I need you to keep in mind that traditionally, if I make a sound during this, you need to disapprove of me.
I'll put on my best disapproving face.
It will be incentive, but don't worry.
I'll give you the neutral face of displeasure.
Great, perfect. But don't worry, if there's one thing that I can do, it's bear pain without saying anything about it.
You're a strong one. Gee, I'll be right there with you. So if it ever feels too much, you just look at me. Okay?
Good.
She'll give him a kiss on the cheek and a hug. Send him off to his death. No, I'm kidding.
So an area is kind of set up, and they put down some fabrics and blankets that they've managed to collect from the camp when they were traveling up north. And it feels, although you don't have the aravels and the tents and the general camp, being outdoors with fellow Dalish with a campfire and the lanterns, and a couple of them start singing quietly, but just singing songs in Elven, The drinks are being passed around. There's some laughter. It feels like being back out on the road with the Dalish. And eventually, Phelan will call the two of you over. He will do Yanara first, and her mum is there with her. And you can see her holding onto her mother's hand while it's happening, and it's a really tight white knuckle grip. But she bears it, and she gets the tattoo of June, which is also the one that Shara has actually. And she gets that done in a nice, it's like a spring green color that she gets. And then you were invited over. What color would you like?
A pale color, I think.
There's a few of those.
Okay.
Any
I want
preference?
it. I want it to be easy to see.
White. Would look nice against your skin.
Yes, white. And I'll take off the headscarf that covers my ears.
Mm-hmm. If you want, I can extend the design a little and do some work on your ears.
Well, I usually keep them covered.
It's not for other people.
All right.
He nods and smiles. And he will start to do the tattoo for you. It's not a terribly high DC, but can you roll a Constitution roll for me?
Yeah. Just a straight Constitution.
Yes,
I do have stamina.
Stamina would work. Yeah, stamina is definitely applicable.
Oof.
It's okay. It's enough. With a
It's
tiny
not the
little
worst.
stunt on the end there. It's not the worst. And there's a wee stunt for Flair there.
Bella sees you about to make a noise, and she starts like.
It's the disapproving look.
Yeah. But you are given white Valisline of Mythal. Are you just wanting the tattoo over the brow with the tree, or do you want it the one that sticks down the nose? And sometimes there's like roots at the chin. It's up to you.
Oh,
There's
right.
variants. So some people with Mythal just get it on the forehead. Others get the trunk and then roots at the chin.
Doesn't Niall have the full?
Let me click on. Yeah, he does. So there you go, and it's white.
I think Phelan is going to Faywin is going to get just the forehead and under the eyes.
Okay. So he does that, and he extends the branches in the Mythal design along the stretch of your ear. He knows that it's a way of at least indicating your pride of your heritage there, as best as you can represent. But he will work away and give you a very proud smile as you get done, and he helps you up and hands you a cup of water. Um, Talks to you about aftercare, as all good tattoo artists should.
How to keep it clean. Don't take any
yes.
baths.
Yep.
Don't pick at it.
Certain treatments. He probably gives you some sort of balm that they have that helps the healing process.
Well, fantasy Aquaphor.
Yeah, basically. So he will do that. He'll make sure that Bella is hearing the aftercare instructions in case somebody needs to remind you.
Mm-hmm.
But then drinks are passed around. There's some more merriment out in the open with those who were just craving being there. There's some drinks that are had, some laughter, some more singing goes on. Sharon's gonna come and give you a bit of a cuddle, Bella.
Yeah. Um, After Faywin's done with his tattoo, Bella's actually going to just a few steps aside from the group and from her bag pull out the necklace that she got Faywin. So it's not really like glittery and silvery and everything. I think it would be more of maybe like uh wood. It looks more natural. Um, so maybe the holder is like wood or bone, but it has a very beautiful opal in it, like almost a teardrop. And she kind of hands it to him as a gift for his coming of age.
Oh, Bella, this is really too beautiful for me.
No such thing. I wanted to get you something to remind you that I've seen who you are, Phelan, and I think that throughout everything life has thrown at you, you've always come out shining. You need to remember that.
Thank you. It's very beautiful. I'll wear it proudly.
Good. And she'll put it on him, and kind of sits like it's like nice and like maybe right under the clavicle, just that nice length where it's not too long, it's not too short. Um, but she'll kind of look at him proudly and just give him a hug. Make sure she doesn't touch his tattoos or anything, but give him a hug.
Yeah, eventually that adrenaline will
Yeah.
no longer be kicking in and it'll hurt. But after the merriment is had, you guys all slowly make your way back in the dark, but holding a couple lanterns, back to the alienage with everyone. And as it becomes dark, people start going to various rooms, either where people are staying. The various jailers that have been staying here, including Dara and Shadow, do have rooms here now, so they'll take you guys there. But you're all able to get a nice night's sleep. And some
Bella's gonna
decisions made
like big
tomorrow
sister
about-
cuddle Marius.
Yeah. You guys will definitely be able to nestle down. But with the aims of tomorrow, aside from picking up Cat Jumper, heading off towards Orlais next. So I'll have to get on the road. So we will be traveling next time and maybe making our way into Orlais. That is us for this evening.
All right.
That was something.
That was a ride of emotions, I have
Lots
to
of
say.
feelings.
Emotional
So many
emotion.
feelings.
So what do I do with all my feelings now?
You keep them right here until you
What
die.
do I do with
You,
these?
you bottle them up inside. You
What am I
don't
doing
tell
with this?
anyone until it just, and then it explodes everywhere.
You know how like beach whales that are dead kind of build up methane gas and blow up sometimes?
Yeah, but
It'll be like that, but when you die, all the build up emotion is just gonna make you explode.
but I
Wow.
did tell my emotions to someone. Does that change anything?
Sometimes the methane releases, but there's still more in there, don't worry.
Oh god, I'm going to explode.
You're gonna be dead by that time, so it's fine.
Oh, touche.
Anyway,
Sorry.
good effort, everyone. Good.
All
session.
right. Well, thank you everyone for coming and showing up. It was a great time. We are gonna have a pretty easy week next week as we're like in finale season. So like half the shows on the channel have already wrapped up. Everything that I'm doing on other channels is wrapped up. That being said, first thing we have going for us is on Saturday is my finale of Dragonstone, where my homebrew 5e D&D campaign, where the crew is definitely gonna talk a lich into giving up his artifact of Tiamat, not give it to his girlfriend who wants to use it to summon Tiamat. Yeah, that's what they're gonna do.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Mm-mm,
Sounds
it's
about
not
right.
what the like.
We'll be
Um,
fine.
um, we're doing that, and then we're back here on Saturday. Like that's all we're doing next week on this channel. That being said, be sure to join in my Discord because we have new stuff coming up. I will be casting within the next couple of hours, probably. I have to have a mod look over this application that I made, but like they haven't yet. I'm not calling out my mods that are in this channel, or I mean, but I will be
What?
casting for an Animorphs Forge in the Dark skin called Morphs in the Dark that I will be running over the summer. So if you want to play teenagers going through unspeakable amounts of trauma as child soldiers, but also turning into cute animals, uh, that's uh, if that's your speed, join Discord and apply. But yeah, that's all that's going on for me and the channel. Otherwise, we're coming back in a couple weeks with new stuff. So, everyone else, where can we find you on the internet? What you doing soon? That kind of stuff. And if you are involved in something on the channel, you are allowed to talk about it.
Yay.
Yeah.
Well, you can find me here next week. That's all I have right now. I'll be very happy to take off to Orlais, but leave someone behind. And you can find me on the interwebs at the _gambit on Twitter. That's it. That's all I got.
Nice.
Hi everyone, my name is Satan. Sorry about that. Um, you can find me here and a lot of other places. Right back on next Saturday, you can find me here playing Bella again with these lovely people where we have a lot of emotional emotions. Hopefully, we're gonna have some stabby stabs soon. We'll see. Um, because Bella's sharpening her dagger up for that one guy.
Oh, I'm right there with you.
Yeah. But other than that, usually you can find me right after the show at 8 over at Plot Hunters. Right now we're taking a break because we just did our season finale as well. And we'll be back next month with some Candlekeep and Under Dark Goodness. Um, Sundays you can sorry, my brain's super foggy right now. Sundays you can find me over at the Hive Goblin at 10 a.m. EST, where I DM a few friends of mine. And then at 10 p.m. EST you can find me over at Indoor Adventures, where we're playing around with a Frost Maiden. And then back on Thursday you can find me there. Indoor Adventures playing Masks on New Generation, where there's been a lot of Harold. They're lesbians. So,
Yes.
yeah, it's been great. If you watch one episode, it should be the last episode that we did this past week. Because goddamn, the useless lesbians. But yeah, other than that, you can find me on Twitter at Alyssa Van. Links in the description. Thanks to our awesome producer. And that's me.
I am Freddie. You can find me on Twitter at His Majesty. And you can find me here next week on Saturday. I am doing life events, so nothing to speak of now except the occasional digital art that I post up there. But more things in the future.
Hi everyone, it's Emma, or Hum on the internet. I've been your GM this evening through the emotional emotions. And you can find me here every Saturday at least for the next few weeks until we hit our finale. You will also see me here start of June on Thursdays for a new exciting project here on Valeria's channel. I also have a bit of a project that's cooking up for Friday evenings that may or may not involve a couple people that are in this game that I'm very excited to tell you guys about. They're all useless and dumb and criminals, and it's gonna be great. But there'll be more on
Be
that.
gay, do
once we have-
crimes.
Be gay,
Be
do
Gay,
crimes.
is the theme of that game, but that is us.
All right, cool beans, y'all. And we're going to go over and raid our friends at G Game Nights. they're playing Overarms there, and I just bought Overarms on the drive-thru RPG, and I'm very interested in playing it. So, further ado, bye everyone. Let's raid. See you later. We love you. Bye. Raid. Thank you.